Then, but this is someone that's come in time past and said that he's come out to say that he's not an Igbo, but all of a sudden he's now admitting to him being an Igbo. I don't know what has really changed, but what do you see? What can you say to that?
You know, that's why it looks as if Igbo man is peaceful. Igbo man are the most radicalized black nation in the world. We are pesetas in all ramifications. When you talk about cube, it was Igbo man that did the first cube in Nigeria. When you talk about anything at all, we set the ball rolling first before anybody. Even recently, you can see it's everywhere. Igbo man was the first person to lift Olympics in Atlanta. We are pesetas. You can't take that away from us. Why you see, bros? Why we are saying this thing is not just for record purposes. It's just the right thing we are talking about. That do not look at the humility and the simplicity, because the humble looking of a lion does not mean that the lion is weak. Asari Dokunbo should not take Igbos for granted, and he knows we are not violent people. We believe in peace. But if you say that I will not have peace, show me where I will have peace. That is what Igbo man believes in. And that is what they have been living on for centuries. So anything that is away from that, we are not going to take it. Bro, Asari himself knows that he's too small. When we want to handle somebody like him, he's too small. The humble looking of a lion does not mean that the lion is weak. That's just the truth. So until we get to that level, where that consciousness will come, and of course it's coming. You know, those who say they are not, they are beginning to say they are. That is just the way to go. I think he's beginning to lose grip. You know, his hope is beginning to fall him. You know, reality has begun to stare him in the face. You know, you can fake a lot of things in this world, but you cannot fake reality. You know, Asari Dokunbo himself knows that he has faked a lot of things, you know, and those things he has faked has come back to haunt him. The only thing that can stand in life is reality. You know, you can fake a certificate like Tinubu, fake your lifestyle like anybody, you know, but reality is reality. You understand what I'm saying? So I think to a certain point now, Asari Dokunbo has beginning to realize reality, and reality has continued to stare him on the face. You know, before now, pre to that election era, you saw how the kind of statement that was coming from I don't want to use a derogatory adjective to qualify him against the Igbos, you know, where he was threatening. He even said that his grandfather, listen, you know, to tell you the kind of a man he is. He even said that his grandfather enslaved Igbos, you know, that Igbos were slaves to his grandfather. You know, but the same Igbos that he's saying that they were slaves to their grandfather are the same Igbos you come out recently to say that your father is from is an Igbo man, and therefore automatically that you are an Igbo man. But we know the truth. The truth is, the fact is, the Ijos, majority of the Ijos, majority of the Kalabari, him too is from, you know, Kalabari and Ijo, they are just, they share border, they are just like, you know, Ogun State, Lagos and Ogun State, you know, they share the same community, the same everything. So, Asari Dokunbo is a Kalabari man, and the Kalabari, they have all close relationship with the Ijo, so he can actually claim Kalabari, he can also claim Ijo. But what I'm trying to say is that about 50% of the Ijos, the so-called Ijo, so to say, are, you know, people of Igbo extraction. That is just it. Because if you can remember the history, there was a man they called King Jaja of Popopo in those days. You know, the King Jaja of Popopo is the man that founded the Boni, and the Boni axis houses both the Shekiri Urobo. Name them, you know, all those areas, the entire Niger Delta precisely. That's the truth. You know, it was that King Jaja of Opopo that was in charge of that territory. So if Asari is coming out to say, okay, whether he has repented or he has lost hope to what he was expecting. He wanted to use such statement to negotiate. He has failed woefully, and practically he's coming back to his bases. Of course, the Igbos have no option, because we know that he is Igbo. There's no two way. Me, I know that Asari Dokunbo is Igbo. I can even tell you his Igbo name. His father, who is Ediabale, is from Abam or Hafia. You understand? Just like Patience Jonathan. Most of these people you see today, are Igbo. But unfortunately, because of the 1976 Nigeria-Biafra war, a lot of Igbos, renounce that identity, and turn their own property to abandoned property. But today, all those properties now, they say it's abandoned property in Port Harcourt and elsewhere. The same people have bought it. That is the way it is. So if Asari Dokunbo now has realized that, hey, reality is reality and is running for safety, of course, he is welcome. But the truth still remains that whether he's playing games or not, we know who he is. This is an Igbo man, from Calabari. Of course, we know Calabari is a river state. The river state was founded by a man called Ugwocha. Ugwocha is an Igbo man. Before they came and changed the name to Port Harcourt, some of these missionaries came. They named the place after the missionary. Port Harcourt. That was what, the Harcourt. The man's name is Harcourt something, because the place is located around a coastal area where they always anchor using that port. That's what they call it, Port Harcourt. But the real name of that place is Ugwocha, and Ugwocha in Igbo language means white hill. Bro, do you understand what I'm saying? That is why the Northerners and the Yorubas are leveraging on that to destroy and bring down the Igbo influence and identity. And of course, that question has beginning to arise, and people begin to understand that wayo dey everywhere. And that's the reality. Those who are saying, like, I'm not, go and check their names. They are all Igbos. Even Pa Edwin Clark, but the president or the chairman of Pandev, he was a student of Government College Umuahia. He schooled in Government College Umuahia, and he was PA to Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe all throughout his life. So anybody that is saying that Igbos are not pesetas in all ramifications in this country is taking it for, is just making a falsified statement. So, Asari Dokunbo, you are welcome. Whatever that has inspired you, let it continue to inspire you. But the fact still remains that when the cause is clear, we'll define what is at stake. That is just the truth.
But someone's come and said that Asari Dokunbo is not consistent with what he says, or is it that some are even saying that I think maybe the Igbos will be scared of him for him accepting to be Igbo right now, that this guy maybe someone that if he gives something he will change mouth.
A lot of people don't know that Igbos are radicalized, but because of their Republican nature, they always told the side of peace. Like I always said, Igbo, see, that's the Igbo slogan. Ebebere ugobere. In case Ibe Ebena. Instead, when he go die, make that bed show the other one where he go perch. That's how Igbo man does not believe in taking lives like the Northerners or people from this axis of the Federation. We don't take life. We value life. We take life seriously.
Okay. It was reported that Idris Okunaye, that is aka Bobrisky, will be arraigned to court today for Naira mutilation and abuse of Naira. And this is someone that is very controversial. Has come out to have issue with different celebrities.
A lot of social crime against humanity, and it is time that Nemesis catches up on him. What do you mean by Bobrisky? Is Bobrisky a name? Bobrisky is not a name. Those who have used him, and it is time to dump him. And finally, they have dumped him. See, let me tell you, we know what he's doing to AK a living. We know what he's doing. And unfortunately, he has been unveiled, and we have discovered that he is the most unfortunate person to have taken that kind of step. Look at him, look at the way he looks. He has painted his face to a point that of no recognition. And it is time now for him to answer to all the crime, social crime he has committed against the consciousness of Nigerian youths. You know, nobody, I've never seen anybody has spoken good of him, of her. Look at, I don't know, even I'm saying that DSS should go as far as arresting those who gave him an award as a female best dresser. They should be arrested. They should be, bros, no matter what, he should be arrested. Those organizers of that event should be arrested, you know, for playing on the psyche, for damaging the psyche of young Nigerians, you know, and for encouraging impunity in the social circle of in Nigeria. So
even some has come and said that in the EFCC custody, whether it's in the male section or the female section.
Yes, now wherever he is, either they put him what they are supposed to be doing. The first day he comes, they put him in the female section. They move him from female section to male section. Everyone, so they move him around like that, because he's having a dual genotype. Let me just not put it on the social media. Bobrisky is having a dual genotype, so they can put him anywhere, you know, at any time. No, that is the truth. But whatever has happened, anything that had to do with Bobrisky or whatever should be condemned by Nigerians. This is not a society for that rubbish.